This is where I got the original trilogy DVDs in 2004. I actually went to work and earned this. I put my batteries on my old flashlights and it's worn, but in addition, this is also my friend's gifts. I put all of it in this, which used to be a Bible holder. And it's all of his disc collections of Yu-Gi-Oh! But I have some of that on the hard drives. It's all together. And then I have my Yu-Gi-Ohs. I'm really liking this recent organization. I think the stack ways are good. But I also wanted to share that I like collecting Japanese games of the original versions, even though I can't play them. And if you take a look at this, today I got in the mail Xenosaga Episode 1 and 2 Japanese version. I really loved these games when I played them 2 years ago. But I bought the Japanese versions just for the sake of collecting, even though I can't play them. But I might be able to get a PS2. I played the game before in another language and did it. Yeah, these are cool. Very nicely sealed, and of course Final Fantasy VII. I like sometimes to buy the original version of the game for almost like a museum display. I like, you know, that kind of thing where you display, you know, things, even if you don't play it, you know, just kind of like to preserve the creativity of the game or the memory of it. Like there goes Final Fantasy VIII in there. It's really fun. Also, because I just moved, I had to find a way to put all my manga, my recording disc. Most of the stuff is on the hard drive. PSP. Here goes all my PSP games. I really like how this camera is just so smooth sounding. Look at that. These are all fun. I still don't own a PSP yet, but you never know. I just keep things even for the sake of it. And all my Dragon Ball Z uncut version tapes. My Star Wars Trilogy Special Edition VHS. My Star Wars Trilogy Original Edition VHS. I like collections. I also like displays. Oh, I'm very proud of that. That was hard to amass. That's all uncut except for the first 2 seasons. 84 tapes. Right there. Also, I like collections so much that I still brought the regular Nintendo NES. The old 1980s one. Even though it doesn't really work. I brought it so I wouldn't lose it. Even that PlayStation just broke. The thingy comes off on the inside, so stop scanning disc. I'd like to get one that works. But when this thing comes off, it ain't gonna work anymore. See? Terrible. Was devastated to see that happen. And then my Super Nintendo. It's up there in PS2. And the Yobo, and then television. It's all here. Even the spare Persona copy and the Nintendo, and also the bootleg Final Fantasy 3. So these are my treasures. And the spare VHS tapes, the copies, the edited versions. I love collections, but I mean, this is my museum in a way in this room. Because I got the classic systems that don't work, but I still like the models. It's like I'm very art-liking. I'm very artistic wanting. I keep things even when they're broken. It's just it's for the worth of it to, you know, to kind of like remember. That's not trash. Even the design is a great memory. So you could almost say that some of my house items is a museum. The Yobo. This plays Nintendo. This is my NES if I want to play. You know, if you ever felt like playing the original, even though I used the emulators. The Q*bert. Ninja Turtles 2. One of the first games I ever played in my life. That's Double Dragon 3. Base Wars was fun. I used to play that with my sister a lot. Taboo. What will your future be? The game that makes you actually think about your real life and your decisions. Very interesting. Mega Man 2. First Mega Man game I ever owned. Super Mario Bros. 3. Practically the best Nintendo game ever made. And Bill and Ted is a wacky game. And that is all at the moment. I'm still playing these games. Breath of Fire Custom Casing. Oh, there goes. Oh, yeah, see, I'm able to play these because I got a modified Super Famicom. But I even collect the Japanese game. I played this already. It's fun. Final Fantasy VI, the original. Cool. Final Fantasy original Final Fantasy 1 and 2 game together. Final Fantasy 3 original. Mega Man X1, X2, Super Famicom, X3. Awesome.